It's been nearly a month since Artemis 2 launched its moonshot. Went up to the moon, came back with 4 astronauts. That made a total of 28 astronauts who have been to the moon and back, and the first group since 1972. Astronauts who have been on the space shuttle, to the space station. I think they number a little over 700. And that's it. That's all the people who have been to outer space. It's been a month, like I said, and the moonshot is still sifting through my brain. It's still sticking with me, and I really think I want to talk about that today. And particularly, I want to talk about something called the overview effect. The overview effect. Hi, my name is Jesse. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching my channel. If you haven't heard of the overview effect, I'll explain it in a moment. In a larger context, I want to talk about perspective, our perspective as humans on this planet. The overview effect is a profound change in perspective reported by astronauts upon seeing the Earth from outer space. Among all the blackness, to see the blue Earth shrouded in clouds. In this picture from Artemis 2, the brown parts are Africa. It's a gorgeous sight, and frankly, I have seen pictures like this for my entire life growing up in the Apollo era in the 1960s. But a little windy. Let me wait for this gust to pass. Putting a little more meat on the bones, the effect of the observation effect, it deals with how people view the Earth in terms of we are all part of one world, the interconnectedness. It gives astronauts, according to the description of this phrase, a deeper understanding of connection in the world, of wanting to protect the planet more. And I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair that in this entire time of billions of people living on this planet, only less than 800 people have gotten this opportunity. I think I kind of put that wrong. I'm not jealous, maybe envious, maybe not. I don't know if I would actually accept an assignment to go to the moon. Certainly not now at my age, but my point is separate and together. My point is about perspective. And Nietzsche, he kind of, I'm sure he didn't, come up with the term, come up with the idea, but I think he had a theory about perspective is coming from people's frame of reference, people's lived experiences. You only know what you know, and you are shaped by the environment you are in, and that is so important. I've talked about America's xenophobia in another video, and how I think that we would be a better world if we got out more, and I believe that. But the idea that we are one world as opposed to this collection of 195 to 200 disparate, separate, and individually selfish countries, it's just crazy to me. I don't know how you feel about it. It's okay if you think that America is a great country, maybe the greatest country. That's fine with me. But I think that we need to have a bigger view. And like I said, that only 700 or 800 people have had this observation effect. It's not fair. It's also not exactly exclusive to astronauts, this thought. And I guess that is one of the points that I want to talk about. We can all have a broader view of this world and a more open view of, other people we don't know, experiences we haven't had. I think that's the part about the frame of reference. We come from this frame of reference, and a lot of our feelings towards what we don't know is fear of the unknown, and fear of what we think are the stereotypes of what we think we know. As for frame of reference, I know a lot of people my age, and me, of course, have this specific perspective of growing up with the Apollo missions. I was 8 years old when the first man landed on the moon, and so it was such a big part of my life. I wonder if Artemis 2 is a big part of people's lives right now. I really don't know. I just know that frame of reference is something we really need to understand, but also we really need to know how to break out of it, to see things beyond our own walls. Hope the wind gusts aren't too much of a problem here. I could talk forever on this topic. Maybe I'll get back to it in future videos. But I just want to finish with the United States Declaration of Independence here on the 250th anniversary of our country's creation, and with the Beatles. Bear with me. It'll be short and I hope sweet. All Americans will be familiar with this, and probably anybody who speaks English. In the Declaration it says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and endowed by their Creator with the unalienable rights, among them life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." The question is, what's the perspective on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? It's like in the details, there's the devil, right? And that, so much of it comes from what perspective do you take on government, on life, on religion, on spirituality, on science. And again, it's just, we're all in this together, is the way I see it. And that is a good perspective to make decisions on. And finally, I want to bring us full circle to that beautiful photograph of the Earth and use some lines by John Lennon of the Beatles in a song that he wrote right around the Apollo era. "Because the world is round, it turns me on." I mean, that's enough. Because the wind is high, it blows my mind. Yeah, that's where I am. That's my frame of reference. The Apollo missions, the Beatles, maybe that's shaped me in ways that younger generations are not being shaped. Dunno. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. If you have any comments, please drop them below. Don't forget to like this video. And finally, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. All right, till next time, catch you later. Bye.